Will the Texas Rangers be able to put up a road win? Interleague action coming up. Thank you for joining us Thursday night, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. The devotees of the Los Angeles Dodgers showing up here for this game. Now let's take a look at our starting pitcher for Los Angeles. Steve, he faces this Texas lineup today. What's his focus?
Well, it's southpaw on the mound today, and this one is going to have to be on top of his game. And when he's on, he's usually pretty darn good. But this is a quality lineup he's facing, which means he's going to have to really execute his pitches to get out of jams.
Now we'll see how Ron Washington set this lineup today. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, he's not a household name, but let me tell you something. Shin-Soo Choo is a guy who's going to be a legitimate star in this league. An unbelievably beautiful left-handed swing. To me, he's going to be a 2020 guy every year he plays.
And leading it off, Shin-Soo Choo.
For the Texas Rangers, left fielder, number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Slider misses badly with it, 1-0. 0 for 6 hitters so far against the Dodgers. Here's the 1-0. And Shin-Soo Choo swings and misses at that one. That's going to even it up. One pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, I'm going out of the zone right now, Gary, trying to get him to chase something rather than giving him a good pitch to hit.
You're way over your head, Choo. Here we go, Dodger.
Here's the delivery.
Oh!
Choo will foul that one away. One-two pitch coming. Strike 3 called on the fastball. One away.
Well, 2 strikes. He goes right at him with a fastball. He challenges him, but he throws it at the knees, so even if it's put in play, it stays in the ballpark.
Now we got a moment to look at how the Dodgers are going to shape up defensively. Any picks, John?
Well, you look at hitting production and you see Adrian Gonzalez is one of the tops in all of baseball, but he's one of the best fielders too at his position. A great thrower of the baseball for first baseman. You don't think that's important? But watch how many double plays he can turn with grounders hit to him with the runner on first.
Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone, strike 1.
Well, the hitter struggles with curveballs when he's behind in the count. I suspect they're going to go to the hook.
And he will let that one alone. Elvis Andrus, patience and an even count.
Elvis Andrus had a breakout year in 2010, and he continued to build on that with another strong outing in 2011. He has everything you want from a guy near the top of the order. A lot of speed and a good eye.
That's cut on and missed, 1-2. And Andrus, 3 straight years now for him where he has topped 30 stolen bases, 37 picked up last year.
You know, he's so young and athletic. He's going to continue to grow and read the pitchers, but that speed is explosive. And where the power fell back a little bit, I think he's got power in that bat. We're going to see more of it in the future.
Oh, that is strike 3, Elvis Andrus. He didn't even take a hack at it. He's gone.
Number 84.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us the 4-seam fastball here.
Well, you'll see this one headed for the outside corner of the plate, and I think the batter might have gotten fooled looking for something else because that was definitely a hittable pitch.
And you get an out like that, he's going to head back thinking about that and not wanting another at-bat to end that way. And a chance here with 2 away for Prince Fielder. His career average, an even 300 against the Dodgers. Here it comes. And he lays off one low, 1-0. And Prince Fielder swinging, missing, evens up the count.
Well, just because he's a fastball hitter doesn't mean you can't throw him a fastball. Strength on strength right there, and the pitcher came out ahead.
Here's the 1-1. That swung on and flied to right. And that one's down. That's the first hit we've seen. Fielder trying for third. Fielder is heading home. There's the throw. And there it is, an inside the park home run. Wow. Boy, he showed us something there in the hustle department. Check out the wheels on this guy. You got to have those wheels if you're going to end up at home.
Well, there's no question about it, but you also need some help from the defense, and the defense had a letdown there that allowed an inside the park home run. Texas out in front now, Gary. Good job by the offense taking the lead. Now they want more. Don't let up. When you've got the lead, keep adding to it.
Beltre hits this one. Picked by Gordon. Bad throw. And he takes off for second. So they can't make the play.
The Texas Rangers, right fielder, number 50.
Here's Alex Rios now, RBI chance. Career batting average for him, just 184 against the Dodgers.
And just hasn't ever been able to get dialed in against this team throughout his career.
Checks his swing that time, but it's still a strike, 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's on the outside corner, 0-2.
He gets 2 quick strikes on the hitter, but he can't be too selective now. He's got to go right at him.
Here's the pitch. He strikes out Alex Rios on a swing and a miss. They come out strong, putting a run on the board early. The Rangers on top, 1-0. Here's a glance at Texas's starter. So, Steve, what's he going to be conscious of? What's he thinking about as he gets into this Dodger lineup?
A good-looking lefty on the mound right here against the lineup that can put some runs up on the board. So pretty even matchup. So it's going to come down to which side executes better than the other. Oftentimes we say good pitching can beat good hitting.
Watches that outside pitch from Perez. It'll be a ball.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
A bouncing ball to shortstop. Murphy. That retires Gordon. Here's the lineup for the Dodgers. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Adrian Gonzalez, when he first came into the league, he was one of those guys that, you know, okay, he's a good hitter. He's going to hit for a high average. He's going to take some walks. He's going to be patient. All of a sudden now he's learned to swing so good. He's learned pitchers in baseball. Now the power's there. And now he still keeps you on base. He still keeps a high average. Now he takes you out of the ballpark. 100-run producer every year. This guy's an absolute monster.
And it's Hanley Ramirez at the plate.
Well, the Dodgers last year, 3 games over 500 at Dodger Stadium, but not the typical home field advantage we see them enjoy at Chavez Ravine.
That one's too low. Perez missing. You know that dip in the Dodgers' home field advantage partly reflected in the stands, which came First, I don't know, Steve, but there were a lot of empty seats.
It's not a trend I expect to continue, though. They have good, deep pitching. They need to score a few more runs, but that fan base is certainly still there.
The left center, and that's going to be the first hit for the Dodgers. No chance to see how the Rangers defense looks. So, John, any individual stand up?
A catcher can be an impact player on the field with Giovanni Soto. He's great at blocking the balls. He keeps running from advancing. He keeps a double play in order. But what you really like and the most important part about a catcher, how does he work with his pitching staff? Well, these guys absolutely love throwing to him.
Right fielder up. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there, he just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
Plays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Here's the pitch. Grounder up by Beltre. Too late, and he is safe at second.
Well, you'll take base runners any way you can get them, and sometimes you don't have to have the prettiest swing to be effective. This infield single right here might get this team started.
Two on here, and Adrian Gonzalez up.
You know, we talk about the season being a marathon. Well, early in the year last year, the Rangers struggled on the road. But in the second half, one of the best road teams in all of baseball, they finished 10 games over 500 as the visitor.
That one's too low. Perez missing. Now, for the Rangers, it tells you something about their team as to what they did. A complete ball club in 2011 with that road work.
Gary, you're right. It's about balance, right? And on the road, they had the lowest ERA, and they had the second highest batting average on the road as well. That's what you call balance.
That one's drilled to short, and that'll put Gonzalez on first. And he scores. That is the tying run.
Now the pitcher left this one over the middle part of the plate, right where the hitter can make contact. Good piece of hit.
Boy, with the run scoring there, that's a pretty fat pitch in an RBI situation.
Keep the rally going.
And Matt Kemp digs in with one out. Steve, a chance now for this lineup. They tied it up. Looking next to try and find a way to get a lead.
On that at-bat, he evened it up with one swing.
And you know, this game already shaping up as though it's going to be a seesaw battle. Perez with the delivery. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
You know, Gary, it seems a bit early in this game to say we have a brand new ball game, but we do have a brand new ball game as they brought it back here in the first inning. They've gotten themselves back into it.
1-0 pitch, a curveball that breaks outside. 2-0. That's hit foul by Kemp.
Foul ball!
Now the 2-1 pitch. And now Kemp has the 3-1 hitter's count. He's 3 for 11 career off the Rangers. A swing line to left center. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. And that will score the run. Tie broken. They've got the lead. A little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen. They need to get an out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get an out. It's clearly pretty intense out there right now. They're in a major jam, tough situation. The next few pitches could decide this game.
And he finds himself in an early pitching jam here, down by 1-2 on.
They have to limit the damage, and they have a chance to be all right. They just have to settle down and make good pitches.
First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike. Now, this is a kind of an interesting breakdown. You take a look at the pitch types that were thrown that have been hit for a base hit or better.
Well, guys, you look at that four-seamer. It's been hit 3 times so far.
Now, with 2 runs here in the
back up the middle. That'll be a base hit and an RBI. Out at the plate.
What a great snag right there to get the out. Tremendous athletic play.
And in the batter's box, it's Uribe. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
But going into this game, I didn't know exactly when we'd see runs put up on the board, but I guess we have our answer now.
That's a strike. Perez gets it by. Guys, sometimes you get that offense like we've seen here. It gets rolling early, and you start to think maybe this is going to be the way it is for the whole game.
Well, that's right. They get confident. They start to dig in.
Swung on, hit. Oh, man, was that close. That was right back at him. Somehow he got out of the way.
Well, this is remarkable. He cannot get anybody out. I mean, you talk about 6 consecutive hits. I mean, they're going right through the lineup, one after another. Everybody's swinging the bat well.
Gutierrez at the plate. He's got a .250 average. That's 4 for 16 lifetime against the Rangers. 2 down. Runners at first and second. There's a ground ball to Fielder. Oh, wow. Another hit. They just won't quit. And he scores.
Now batting.
Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Ryu at the plate.
Well, this is the right move. You had to get the starter out of there, Gary. I mean, he didn't have his good stuff today, but now the bullpen's going to have to step up and see if they can't come back in the game.
Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead. Goodwood hits it right back up through the pitcher. Throws on to first. Side is retired. They go to town this half inning. 7 hits, 4 runs. LA's got the lead now. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy.